How y'all are? I'm glad for you to see me. I guarantee it's me, Cinnamon Smith, back with another review. This review is of Smackdown for October 9th, 2020. It starts off with the first round of the draft. Drew McIntyre stays on Raw. Roman Reigns stays on SmackDown. Asuka stays on Raw. Seth Rollins gets traded to SmackDown. The Hurt Business is on Raw. That concludes the first round of the draft. We we have Seth Rollins interview after that. Then we have the Falls Count Anywhere match between Big E versus and Sheamus. Pretty good match, especially after the draft and the Rollins interview. It's nice to get some action. Big E ends up winning this. Next up, Jay Uso's in the ring. Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman end up coming up on the Titantron. Uh, then we have the return of Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods. So New Day is, back together. Uh, Now it's time for the second round of the uh, draft. AJ Styles gets drafted to Raw. Sasha Banks on SmackDown. Naomi goes to Raw. Bianca Belair goes to SmackDown. Nia and Shayna stay on Raw. But that's it for the round two of the draft. Next up, we have Miz and Morrison versus Jeff Hardy and Matt Riddle. This whole match was done over the Twitter because Matt Riddle wanted a match with Jeff Hardy just in case one of them gets traded. Uh, Matt Riddle and Jeff Hardy ends up winning. Lars Sullivan ends up coming out at the end of the match, beats up Matt Riddle and Jeff Hardy, tries to beat up Miz, but John Morrison gets him out there before he can. Now it's the third round of the draft. Ricochet stays on Raw. Jey Uso stays on SmackDown. Mandy Rose stays on Raw. Uh, Dominic and Rey Mysterio get traded to SmackDown, so I guess the feud with Seth Rollins is going to continue just now on Friday nights. The Miz and Morrison get traded to Raw. Then we have like the Mysterio, Dominic and Rey Mysterio talking backstage. Next up, we have the women's title match: Sasha versus Bailey. Sasha wins by DQ when Bailey hits her with the chair. Then we have the Kevin Owens and Alexa Bliss segment where she just tells Kevin Owens to let him in. Then we have the tag team championship match: Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura versus the New Day. Which I already knew who's gonna win just by as soon as I saw Sheamus and Nakamura. Not Sheamus, but Cesaro and Nakamura come out first. I'm like, I know they're gonna lose, and that's exactly what they did. Uh, so the New Day's the new tag team champions. Then we have the final draft of the night. Kofi and Xavier Woods get drafted to Raw. Big E stays on SmackDown. Dana Brooke is on Raw. Otis stays on SmackDown, and Angel Garza's on Raw. Then we have the Otis and Tucker segment where the Miz just postpones the judgment or whatever. Then we have a Sasha uh, segment where she's basically promoting her Hell in a Cell match with Bailey. Then we have the main event of the evening: The Fiend versus Kevin Owens. Winner of the match: The Fiend. Who could have seen that coming? Until next time, make sure you spread peace and love. I love you all.